Hey, Jay Hendricks here with the Hendricks Build Out Group at Keller Williams, the marketplace. And I think what everybody's thinking these days, because the question that I'm getting more and more and more often is, hey, what is the market doing and how do we see that translate into housing and housing prices specifically? So anyway, so I thought today I'd just tell you a couple of things. This morning I saw an email from our friends over at Chicago Title. Shout out to John Sanders, but the listings for the last 7 days were 1,005 listings came onto the market. We closed in that same period of time, 836 homes came out of contract off of the market. And then we also had an additional 1,309 homes that went under contract. So a slight step towards favoring the seller. So right now, if you are thinking about selling your home, it is a great time to give me a call. Let me sit down with you and let me just have just a consultation with you to see where it fits in the market currently, what it's worth, and how that can benefit your family. But a couple other things I wanted to talk about real quick is I'm going to share my screen right here. So this is the Bureau of Labor Statistics weekly unemployment filings in millions. Now I know that's a lot of unemployment filings, but as you can see is we hit that peak of 6.9 million back on March 28th, and now we're starting to get down into that 1 million, 1.1 million filings. Now obviously pre-pandemic we were sitting in the 300, 400,000 number, so we're not there yet, but we are at least getting where we can see it. So you see us starting to ease back into that floor of 300,000 to 400,000. So we still got some work to do, but we're going that way. So as small businesses come back on, and then we see things like the strip starting to open back up, and maybe even some of the, as we get into the next year, we see another new hotel come on the strip. We're going to see those numbers really start to even go down even further. There's another thing that when we talk about unemployment, people always say, well, hey, what is about forbearance? Well, when forbearance was put out, I think everybody heard that the forecast was 30%. They thought mortgages were going to go to 30% forbearance. And that forbearance is where people can not pay a month's mortgage and put it into forbearance. Now, how that comes out and how it's negotiated, where it's put on after a year or at the end or any of those other terms, that was all up in the air. So the fear was that 30% of the mortgage was going to go into forbearance. Well, First American now is saying that now we're at the concern was 30%. The reality now really turned out to be 7.21%. And even in that 7.21%, there's a piece of those that forbearance may be really a financial vehicle for them, not to get out of paying, but really for a vehicle to preserve their cash or whatever. So it's a small piece, but it is a piece in there. So probably around 7%, maybe a little less than that is really where we are on the forbearance. So these are just a couple of things that we're constantly getting questions on. Listen, if you have any more questions, and maybe even some questions that are more local than these national numbers are, hey, give us a call here at the Hendricks Build Out Group. We would love to sit down with you, show you how these numbers are affecting your market in your zip code and how it would affect the value of your home. So listen, thanks for giving me a few minutes, and we'll see you soon.